Oh, Gandalf, why didn't you do another movie? You betrayed me. I am going to stalk you. I am going to watch you from the shadows. Why? I don't know, cause I'm creepy. Greetings, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second part of episode 1, I guess. The longest goddamn episode 1 I've ever seen. So far, we basically went through everything that I knew about the show, which was basically main character gets killed, reincarnates as his favorite idol's son. Or something. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, let's keep going with the first episode. So yeah, we left off last time right over here.
それに気づいたのは割と早い段階だった。はあ、死ねよ。ママの才能と美を理解しないエンジン類が。パフォーマンスの質で格の違い明らかでしょ。運営にひいきされるのはもはや必然なんだけど。どうせてめえブスなババアだろ。鏡見てからもう一回同じこと言ってみろ。ベース。はあ、マジで。
You see, people like this should I'm just gonna say it.
They should be exterminated.
Kill them all.
小町愛と検索し、アンチと壮絶なリプ合戦を繰り広げていたのである。お前、もしかして俺と同じか？若者が喋った！金棒！お前もだろ。つくづく思う。本当に愛には普通の子供を産ませてあげたかった。
Oh, okay. Honestly, I did not expect us to ever go back to the stalker thing again. I thought it was probably gonna be like a one-off. This is how he died, and we'll never see him again. This is... The only thing I can say to this is that this is stupid. You know, I'm sure it's scary to have like a stalker that is literally a crazy person, like after you or targeting you. That's fucking creepy, right? But this, I don't think this actually happens. Like this scenario. I don't think something like this ever actually happens. The reason I say this is because, I mean, look at this, right? They're trying to make it seem like people like this actually exist. I don't think they do. Because we've seen stuff like this. We've seen portrayals of, like, hardcore, otaku, idol fan, stalker stereotype, right? I've seen stuff like this before. But I don't think this actually happens in real life. Really, I don't. I know that there are most likely, like, creepy otakus and idol fans, but I don't think this happens. I really don't. So it's hard to believe this. It's like, oh, why? It's hard to believe that someone would be so obsessed with a real life person. It's one thing if you have posters of your favorite fucking, I don't know, your favorite anime character or your favorite character overall. Maybe you're a big Lord of the Rings fan, right? Maybe you have Gandalf posters all over your walls, right? That's completely fine, but no one would be like, oh, Gandalf, why didn't you do another movie? You betrayed me. I am going to stalk you. I am going to watch you from the shadows. Why? I don't know, cause I'm creepy. You know, like, no one would do that. I think Angelina Jolie, right, was great as Tomb Raider, right? I loved I loved a lot of Angelina Jolie's movies in the past, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, for instance. Yeah, that was a great like action movie, right? And you know, I've loved a lot of things that she's been in, right? And but like I wouldn't consider myself a fan. I just grew up with her movies, right? But even if I was a bigger fan. I just don't understand how someone could be such a big fan to the point where they are obsessed. You know? I can't wrap my head around this. I just can't. It's weird to me. Not in the way of like, oh, that's weird. But rather weird in the sense that I simply cannot understand it. I just can't. Maybe it's because I myself am not crazy. Maybe it's like trying to understand a mentally ill person or something. You know, someone who just is a psychopath. But I mean, I don't know. I just... It's hard for me to believe this. You know? You tricked me! By doing what? Straight up. Huh? If you don't... You know, there's a saying on the internet. If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's so hard to believe. This is so hard to believe for me. I mean, I get it. I'm seeing it right now, but it seems stupid for me. I don't know.
さすがにアイドルに授乳させるのは大人としての一線を越えてしまう気が。
You see? Thank you. We've established, last episode as well, we established that it is a adult man inside the body of a child. Okay, adult man, which means we have established this fact. Facts, okay? Facts, okay? In other words, this character, you see this boy here, this child here, quote-unquote child, cannot have a romantic interest that is a child. Why? Because he's an adult man, right? So in the future, he cannot have, even if he's like 10, 12 years old, he cannot have a romantic interest that is 10, 12 years old. He cannot, because he is mentally, he is an adult. Let's get that straight here. Adult man. Middle-aged.
お前ちょっとは遠慮しろよな。なんで？娘の私がママのおっぱい吸うのは自然の摂理なんですけど。
Okay, she's weird.
与えられた当然の権利なんですけど。オタクの嫉妬キモい。まあ、いい年した男が授乳とか倫理的にやばいもんね。よかった。合法的におっぱい味わえる女に生まれて。俺の倫理観。
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't matter who you were born as or who you were before. I mean, she was 12 when she died, right? I don't think it's any better. Not gonna lie. I don't think it's any better. God, she's weird.
なんで私がこんな仕事。一応私、社長夫人じゃないの。美少年と仕事できると思ってあいつと結婚したのに、与えられた仕事は16歳アイドルの子供の世話？そんで父親不明の片親とかやみすぎんだろ。そもそも私はベビーシッターやりに嫁に来たんじゃねえ。
Oh my god! She's my favorite character so far. Holy shit. She's actually my favorite character so far. 100%. Because it's someone who actually is like a real person. Is like doing this stupid job and in the middle of it being like, dude, why the fuck am I changing someone's diapers? It's like, what the fuck? I didn't like, you know? What the fuck am I doing this? Finally! Someone who has a fucking personality. Oh my god. And then there's this girl. I mean, fucking... I wish they would just be normal people. Right? It's one thing being like a fan of your mother's career or whatnot, but like, come on. Stop being fucking weird.
っていうかこれって不祥事の隠蔽よね。週刊誌とかにこのネタ売ったらお金持ちに。もう全部どうでもいい。やったるか。やっぱどうする？殺す？無理だ。
Are you stupid?
差がありすぎる。こっちは冗談で言ってるけど、もしかしてそっちは本気？ほっといたら危険なのは間違いない。だけど。どうすんの？あいつ母子 俺に考えがある。
これを売ったお金で本単を月間1位に押し上げるのよ。
Okay, she was my favorite character up until she decided to do something idiotic, which is expose her lies. Considering the fact that we've established apparently that the president of the agency, who's this woman's husband, bear in mind, his whole business would apparently crumble if it was found out that she was mother to twins, right? And he would lose his business, thus your husband would lose all his money. And if money is the reason she's doing all this, kind of counterintuitive, don't you think?
めよ。貴様の心の渇きはシャンパンでは言えぬ。我は神の使いである。貴様の狼藉、これ以上見過ごすわけにはいかぬ。
神の使いっていうか、赤ちゃんがしゃべっ、嘘だ。
貴様の常識だと赤子はしゃべるのか？信じよう。
いや、さすがに神とか言われても、私そういうの信じないし。
Dude, if they get her on their side, that's cool. Okay, I like that. Please.
わかった。これドッキリでしょ。愛さんの出る番
Because I actually like her personality, kind of. You know, she actually is someone with a personality, with a real personality. Kind of. She might be a little stupid, but, you know, still.
ドッキリとかあるある。手がかかってるな。どこかにカメラあるんでしょ。
さすがに無理があるか。
ほらほら、ルビーちゃん、テーブルの上に乗っちゃ危ない。
慎め、我はアマテラスの化身、貴様らの言う神なるぞ。
神。
貴様は目先の金に踊らされ、天命を投げ出そうとしている。
天命？
星野愛は芸能の神に選ばれた娘。そしてその子らもまた大いなる宿命を持つ双子。それらを守護するのが汝の天命である。その行いは神に背く行為。このままでは天罰が下るであろう。
天罰？天罰って何ですか？具体的には？
具体的には
死ぬ。
そう死ぬ！簡単なこと。母と我々の秘密を守ることじゃ。そしてこの子らを可愛がり、言うこと全部聞くのじゃ。
全部。
さすればイケメン俳優との再婚も夢ではないぞよ。
I mean, I said get her on your side, but I meant that as in, like, maybe tell her the truth and maybe, like, try to plan, you know, Ai-chan's career to take off even to greater heights as you wanted with her help. And then if she gets more popular and more, you know, if she gets more popular, that means more money for the agency and more money for your company, more money for you, more money for everyone, more money. I wanted them to get her on board just via, like, I guess you could say, via the truth. Or at least in some form.
やります。何でも言うこと聞きます。靴の中敷きでも舐めます。
そこまではせんでよい。
イケメンと最高。
はあ、これでよかったのかな。
どのみち乳児の活動範囲には限界がある。これで外にも出られるな。
やった。
しかし、なかなか迫真の演技だったな。どこかで演劇やってたのか？
初めてやった。
初めて？学校で劇とかやんなかったのか？
私、ちょっと変わったとこで育ったから。
Wait, they still don't know?
じゃあ、
They still don't know? That would be literally the first thing I would ask is, who were you in your previous life? There's no way they haven't asked this question from each other. Another obvious problem. This would be the first conversation you have. Who were you? The second you find out that both of you have reincarnated, you would ask, who were you in your previous life? That is like the first thing you would ask. You can't tell me that it wouldn't be. There's no way they would just not talk about this or ask that question. That is like the first thing you would ask. Like, it's one thing if you find out that you both reincarnated and then you asked the question and then the other person is like, I didn't have a great life, so I don't really want to talk about it, like that kind of thing. But then there would be a question of like, okay, at least tell me if you were an adult. And if they would say, yeah, but I died kind of early, like these are questions that you would ask immediately, 100%. The fact that they're only now talking about this is not believable. I mean, at this point, if they're not going to talk about it, then you can't have that fucking revelation of like, oh my god, you were that person in your previous life? Oh my, you were the girl who died? Oh my god, you were my doctor? Oh my god, we knew each other? Oh my god? You can't have that. If you're not doing it right now, if and when it happens in the future, I'm gonna call bullshit. It better happen literally or immediately, or it doesn't happen at all. Otherwise, it's just weird, and it shouldn't happen. And it doesn't make sense then.
しかし
愛ちゃんはね、もうダンスキレッキレ、マジカリスマなの。愛ちゃんのことは世界で一番好きだけど、先生のことも同じくらい好きだよ。
愛について語る時の熱量は君にそっくりな子だよ。
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
何？なんか呼んだ？
悪い、起こしたか。別に呼んでねえ。寝るなら布団で寝ろ。
まあそうだよね。そんなわけないか。
Like, I'm telling you, it's so fucking stupid. There's no way, right? There's no way that it's that guy, right? There's no way that's that girl, right? No way, right? Ugh is my response. Ugh. They should have found this out immediately. The second they found out that they had both reincarnated, they should have found out. There's no other logical way. Because the first thing you would think of is, okay, who were you in your previous life? Okay, you don't want to say exactly, you don't want to talk about it, but okay, like, how old were you, at least? Like, do I know, like, were you an adult? If she said, oh, I died kind of early, like, I was 12 years old at the time, you would be like, 12, okay. What about you? Oh, I was a doctor, at, this hospital. And I died around the time Hoshino Ai was giving birth, right? Oh, really? What? You were a doctor, like, where exactly? Oh, I was a doctor at this hospital. Wait, what? You were a doctor at this hospital? I was in that hospital. What? Wait, what's your name? What was your previous name? Oh, my name was so-and-so. Oh my god. You're that person. Oh my god, you're that person? You see, basic logical conversation would immediately bring them to reveal that information about themselves. And even if the conversation didn't go exactly like that, it would have still eventually led there, no matter how the conversation went. As long as they started the conversation of, who were you in your previous life, they would have eventually gotten there. And they should have started the conversation, who were you in your previous life, the second they found out that they were both reincarnated.
愛がアイドルに復帰して数ヶ月。ビーコ町はそれはもう快進撃を遂げているわけではなかった。
アイドルグループって結局数十人が束になってたった一人の芸能人と仕事を奪い合う業態なわけですよ。セット売りでやっと仕事が取れる現状で単体で勝負ってなるとやっぱ壁は厚いですよ。愛がすごいのは私も認めてる。でもそれはアイドルという分野に限った話。芸能界ってのは一人でも戦える何かがないとやっていけないところなの。儲かる仕事ってビーコ町の誰かじゃなくて愛にお願いしたい仕事のことだから。
What she needs to do is start streaming, and she'd be super popular and making a lot of money in no time. For better or worse, Ai's smile is that of a pro, indeed. It's like it lacks human feeling. Okay, fully agree with that. Okay, I can see it. I can't fully support her. The fuck does that even mean? What does fully supporting her mean? So you're only partially supporting her? What? Are you supporting her or not? Like, huh?
それよくわかんない。人間っぽくないのを求めてるのはそっちじゃん。鏡見て研究してミリ単位で調律、目の細め方、口角全部出さん。いつも一番喜んでもらえる笑顔をやってる。私は嘘でできてるし。
おたげ売ってるぞ。リュウジとは思えないキレだ。
何が心配してきたですか。誰よりもエンジョイしてるじゃないですか。21万リツイート、天才動画もすでに200万再生。赤ちゃんコンテンツはバズりやすいとはいえ、これはさすがに。
ちょっとこれ。
Dude, that is a money maker.
それから1年、俺たちは立ったり喋ったりしても怪しまれない程度には大きくなり、妹は
よしよしして。よーしよーし。
アイドルをママ呼ばわりして甘えるヤバいファンを見事に体現していた。モデルにラジオアシスタント、愛は着実に仕事を増やし、今日はその集大成とも言える仕事の日だ。
ママの初ドラマ楽しみだね。
現場で愛さんのことママなんて絶対に呼ばないでくださいよ。私の子供という設定を忘れないでください。
うん。
どうかしました監督。
いや別に。
なんか怖いね。顔かな。
ね
あ？マネージャーのガキじゃねえか。いるのは構わねえが、泣き出して収録止めたら締め出すからな。
いえ、我々赤ん坊ですが、そのような粗相はしないよう努めますので、現場の進行を妨げないのは最低限のルールと認識しております。弊社の愛を今後とも何卒ごひいきに。
めちゃくちゃ喋るなこの赤子。どこで覚えたそんな言葉。
YouTube で少々。
すげえな YouTube って時代だな。初めて見た。お前も演技とかするのか。
いや、演技とかそういうのは。
画面として面白いな。なんかに使いたい。いいか、役者ってのは3つある。あいつら見てみろ。一つは看板役者、客を連れてくることをまず求められる。広告塔の役割もあるからギャラもいい。次に実力派、作品の質を担保する役割。レーベルとしてのブランドを保つことが仕事だ。最後に新人役者。ここに演技力なんて期待してない。画面に新鮮さを出してくれりゃ9大点。次のスターに経験を積ませる目的もある。まあ業界全体での投資だな。この現場にいる新人全員の中で誰か一人でも生き残りゃ大成功。そういう世界だ。
愛はアイドルとして一流だから。
いや、アイドルとして一流でも仕方ないだろう。
監督、本日準備できました。
おう、ここで。
And not gonna lie, memorizing dance moves and singing is not the same as acting.
見とく。
Not even close.
演技は涙が嫌に目を引く。
でしょ、さっき言ってたんだ。
ステージの上だとどの角度からもみんなに可愛くしなきゃいけないけど、ここではたった一人カメラに可愛く思ってもらえばいい。 MV と同じ要領でいいならむしろ得意分野。
That's not the point. She's just completely wrong. That's not the point at all, especially when you're acting. You're not that's the point isn't to look cute.
だよ私。
MV 感覚かよ。
Exactly. She thinks of it like a music video. Exactly. It's not about looking cute. It's about showing emotion. It's not about how you look. You know, the camera itself will make you look good. You have to act as if you are the character. It's not about trying to look cute. I hope she fails this. And I hope the director there says that, hey, this and this and this is the reason why she's not a good actor. And it's probably a short clip as well, I mean.
なんか機嫌悪い？
別に。
私何かしら？あ、このシーンだ。何なの？
Or
もっと大きく映せ。
あれ？どうかした？待って、トーマ。
なんでここに。だから俺たちなんじゃいけなかったんだよ。
それってどういうこと？
これだけ？
Also, yep. That's about as much as you would expect. For a just a quick cameo, that's probably what you would get. Like a very quick, short 1-2 sentences. Even, like, I've never done acting, and even I know that. At least 50% of everything that you recorded is probably gonna be cut.
なのに同じフレームの中にそれ以上の勘があったらどうだ。イメージ戦略的に問題だろ。愛はあの画面において可愛すぎたんだよ。そんでは上からの希望で編集の段階で限りなく削ることにな
Yeah,
った。
that honestly makes complete sense.
愛に仕事を振りたい。映画の仕事だ。文句はねえだろ。
マジで？
ただし、お前も出るのが条件だ。いいか、掃除
Jeez.
機ベイビー。
He has a good eye. I will say that. He's definitely one of my favorite characters now, so far.
演技なら多分うちの妹の方がうまいですよ。
いや、お前だ。お前の出演と引き換えに愛を使う。これを業界ではバーターっつうんだ。基本だから覚えておけ。
有
馬かな、この映画の女優よ。媚び売るのだけは上手みたいだけど。AD さん、カナのカバン持って。ちょっと待ってね。お兄ちゃん。
分かってる。相手はガキだ。殺しはしない。僕らはその村の入り口で出会う気味の悪い子供たち。
Oh, perfect role for him.
お客さん、歓迎します。どうぞゆっくりしていってください。
さすがに天才子役。
子供ではいけ
うまい。
ませんか。
同じことしても実力の差で目も当てられないことになるな。ズブの素人でもそれくらいわかる。ならどうする？
Just act as yourself, honestly.
君の
Straight up, just act like yourself.
悪い子供の演技をすればいい。けど求められてるのそれじゃないよな。監督が欲しい絵はきっと。
この村に宿は一つしかありません。一度チェックインしてから村を散策するといいでしょう。
このシーンは急遽追加された部分。俺のことを知ってから監督が加筆した当て書きだ。その意図を組むならむしろ演じないでいい。演出の意図に応えるのは十分。
It's better if I don't
言葉
act.
にはしなかったけど、監督が言いたいのはつまり
演じなくてもお前は十分気味が悪い。
ではご案内します。
カット。 OK だ。
いい感じですね。
いつものお兄ちゃんだったね。
はあ、すごいね。お姉さんゾクってきちゃった。
そうですか。よかった。
よくないわ。
He didn't even do anything.
次の頭取るぞ。
That's why it's so good.
監督、取り直し。
But, see, that's the difficulty of acting. You have to be someone else, but be someone else so cleanly that anyone who sees you or hears you believes that that is how you truly are.
いや、問題なかったから。
Oh god, what's her problem?
今のかな、あの子より全然ダメだった。
The cringe part of this is that he didn't even do anything. He just spoke normally.
お願いだから、次はもっと上手にやるから。
The fuck is her problem? Jesus Christ. Dude, if the director says that that was good, then it was good. It's not a competition. If the director says it was good, then it was good. I think you're missing the point here. I get it, she's a fucking 10-year-old child, but still, you know?
東塾、役者に一番大事な要素は何だと思う？
実力とかセンス、やる気と努力の量。
まあ、それも大事だけどな。結局のところ、コミュ力だ。他の役者やスタッフに嫌われたら仕事なんてすぐな。
True. I wouldn't say communication is the most important thing in acting, but I would say is communication with the director, I guess. Understanding that, you know, what's going on, what to do, how to act. I suppose it's kind of the same thing, but still, yeah, communication with the director, I would say.
結局のところ、コミュ力だ。
And that kind of comes down to communication skills overall. I don't think it's the most important component for acting. I think that's just an important component to have overall. If you're working in a social capacity with other people. This is like obvious. If you're acting like a fucking child and trying to one-up everyone and being like, oh my god, my acting wasn't as good as his acting, it's not a fucking competition. You're not here to one-up anyone, right? You're supposed to be working with other people, not against them or competing with them.
うちから天狗になって大御所気取りしてたら未来はね。
あの子にお気を据えたかったの？
そんな偉そうなことは考えちゃいねえけどよ。こういうのも栄養だ。お前の演技、俺の想像にぴったりの演技だったぜ。
あの子の方がすごかったよ。俺はいつも通りの俺やっただけだし。
でもそうしろとは一言も言ってない。意図を読み取るのも一つのコミュ力だ。もちろん演出や意図を理解して演じるのは役者の基本だ。だけど言語化できない意図まで読み取ってくれる役者ってのは貴重。
True.
演出家の頭の中には正解の絵があるんだからな。
こうして僕はこの業界に片足を突っ込んだ。
Honestly, surprisingly, I enjoyed this episode a little bit more. I liked how they were going over the acting stuff. Obviously, not a fan of the little girl. I'm hoping we're gonna see more of his acting career. You know, I'm hoping that this isn't gonna be some sort of one-off thing. And I love the director. I think I suspect that he already knows, and maybe he even suspects something with Aqua as well. But still, like, yeah, I definitely like his character. Definitely one of the better characters in the show so far. And that's about it. We'll continue the third part. I'm gonna take a little break and then I'll continue the third part for the next video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in part 3 of episode 1. God, this is the longest fucking episode 1 I've ever seen.